lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Well, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. Blum, will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down. Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room. Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. Wider still and wider. God to make thee mighty, make thee mighty Lord, you made thee mighty, made thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the Garden District on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they? Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, sir. White as rain.
Well, that feels entirely too good.
Please head into the theater and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax, and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy? C. Why does everything have eyes?
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Excellent! Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
That's right, Player 1. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, Player 2, today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Oh dear, no. Player 1, that's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
Right, choo-choo, and proper joy. Put on proper clothes for comfort.
Like myself, see. Oh God, the eyes.
May I pass the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. May I recommend you sojourn here until morning, sir? They have recently instituted a curfew in Wellington Wells. Mustn't be out at night. Just wait and then head on into the village.
Oh dear, no. Player 1.
We're here. And it's another...
Lovely weather.
The last
No,
time someone
no,
came to the door.
Welcome
Should
back
clear
to
up soon, I imagine.
civilization.
It's been a while.
Lovely
hasn't
day for it.
Hello there, love.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks. Lovely day for it.
I can't wait to see how they fixed up Lud's home.
Bob's your uncle.
Watch out for scurvy. Uncle Jack says.
Ah, this is interesting. At 10 o'clock, Mr. Hewitt of Dalrymple will be giving hopscotch lessons right out in front of Mrs.
There you are.
Do you remember when we used to swim in the river? I don't.
So, come on, get up, get dressed, and get out there. Don't let the day slip away and you'll feel like a clown.
Are you a downer?
Oh. You won't get away with this.
take a few more of these and I wouldn't be a downer anymore. I'm not like these wastrels. I could just take my joy and have done.
You. Take your joy, darling. Take your joy.
Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Right, that cuts it. Look at him. They got blood all over him.
You won't get away with this.
Right, see you. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Look, he did it!
Bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell.
Their hands are all bloody. See what keep you won't get away with this.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
What's going on?
Poor thing. What's she on about?
There's the one that did it.
You're right. I'm done fooling around.
He did it. I go in there.
There's the murderer, right there. You won't get away with this.
That's the one what done it.
That's them.
Right. What about cuts it?
The killer's right
Save
there.
it for the next minute.
I know we did.
How did you think I used to run 100 metres? Oh, it doesn't kill you?
I'm sorry, sir. Ludhome is currently closed for beautification.
Yes, I'm here to help beautify it.
Oh, isn't that good of you? Please show me your credentials from the beautification committee.
Which credentials, exactly?
Right, well, I'm sure the O-Current will let you know when Ludhome has been beautified, and you can visit. All right. Wait, I forgot to tell you the punchline. Hold on. You're not Harry.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
Did you hear about Constable Rossetti's wife's cake?
Countrymen, lend me your ears. Don't you see that our world has gone mad? We're all in the same let's pretend game. We call a rat a cat, and we pretend our shopkeepers are coming back from holiday. And we don't talk about the most important event in our lives, and that is the gates on the bridges. Do you remember when they went back up? I don't. None of us do. But there haven't always been gates, have there? We took down the German gates at the Victory. I know, because I walked from Eel Pie to Appleholme then. And weren't my feet sore, eh?
Get out of our park! This is no place for free speech!
When did we put them back up? I can't remember. But I'll tell you why we did. It's because the rich are robbing us. That's right. We're thin because the parade is fat.
Shut up, you sick downer bastard! Black dog, wet blanket!
They're eating our bread! They're eating our butter! And they've locked us out so we won't see! That's why you need a letter of transit!
You're trying to bring us down, you rotten downer! Wet blanket!
Well, it's time to tear down those gates! Tear down these fences!
We'll have none of that anarcho-syndicalist trash, thank you.
He's actually telling the truth. Well, part of it. It's rather brave.
Hey, fair! Still!
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
I learned a new patty cake routine. Do you want to try?
If you just let yourself think, you'd realise that.
That's what you get for telling the truth around here, poor sod.
You listened. You're obviously a man of great wisdom and perspicacity. They never listen, you know. If they'd just listen, I know they'd come around. Would you mind terribly posting a few of these? I'm sort of a bit soggy at the moment. Yeah, we shouldn't be seen together. Come back this evening. I'll give my speech. You make them stay and listen. Together, we can change the world. Part of it anyway.
All right.
Fancy a cuppa?
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Right as rain, sir, right as rain.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
See you at the pub.
What happened to him?
Nothing to see
Well, I'm not
here.
quite sure.
Past is history.
He's been a solid
Now,
citizen
now,
long as I've been on this beat. Then today he's gone on about leaving Hamlin, waving around a suitcase like a rotten downer.
Well, we can't have that.
Don't know where he thought he was going. Nobody goes to the Garden District, don't have to.
Maybe he had relatives across the bridge.
That's right. There's been an outbreak of relatives across the bridge.
Has there been an outbreak of downers?
No. Of course not. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm sure the Joy is just as good as it's ever been. Each batch just gets better and better. You keep taking it, it'll take care of you.
Are we where we're supposed to be? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? But if we're all doing our duty, will we preserve and thrive into the future? We'll never be too careful. Take it from me, Jack Worthy. Stay where you belong and do what you should do. You never have to.
What do you want? Let's turn that frown upside down. Tired forever.
You can't hide from me.
That won't. You might want to see a doctor, sir.
Oi! You don't belong there.
Right. I'm done fooling around.
Stop bringing me down.
Yeah.
Take your medicine.
Right.
There they are.
That cuts it. Oh. That's it. Keep running. Right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Hey! What are you doing there? Get out of there! Fine. Catch you next time. Right, enough of that then. Time for tea. What's going on?
Did you hear that?
What's going on then?
I did think I used to run 100 metres.
Someone there? What's that? Someone there? What's that?
What's that? Down up!
Someone there?
Oh, we're at it. Right.
Shit. Oh, it doesn't kill you.
Someone there?
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Another one's popped off. That's it. Keep running.
That's the guilty bugger. Right there.
Right.
Look at him.
Right. That cuts it.
No need to get excited up.
Jesus. Oh my God. Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
You can't hide from me.
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
No need to get excited up.
Lovely weather.
I learned a new patty cake routine. Do you want to try it?
Righto.
Good as gone.
You must take your joy immediately. You must take your joy immediately.
I want to help you feel better. Come out. Come out. No need to get excited after all.
Right.
Stop making us miserable.
I wish I kept it safe.
You must take your joy
Someone
immediately.
needs a nap.
That's the last time you do that around here.
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
Down up. Down up.
That's the one who did it. There's the murderer, right there.
Just, watching the day go by.
You must take your joy immediately.
You can't go around naked. Downer.
I'm putting it. Well, I'm glad all the.
The killer's right there.
Have it.
Ready
Don't
to
get
get
excited after all.
Later. You're not going for the rest of us.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. If there's a way in the back.
I don't...
Right! I'm done fooling around!
They did it. I knew they did.
Odd. Why are there papers patrolling the park? I should snoop around a bit. I can't keep doing this. I'm getting old.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Maybe I should sit down for a bit.
Allow me to cheer you.
Just resting my feet.